Hello again, my friends. This is the second video, and we are going to proceed answering questions of the Edexcel International GCSE syllabus and the questions of the year 2024, the period 17th of May. As we said before, my friends, we had a very quick revision of the atomic structure and we answered questions of number 1. Now we are going to go through questions of number 2. So my friends, the question here is about methane. Let me remind you of the structure of methane. As you see here, my friends, CH4. So what is the question? The question is, the diagram shows a Bunsen burner that uses methane. As you see here, the question says in A, during combustion. So what is combustion? Combustion is the process of burning a fuel in order to get of burning a fuel to get energy. For example, we burn methane gas here in order to heat water. For example, we have the we call them cooking gas, which is butane, in order to use it for cooking or in the factories. Or maybe we have diesel or gasoline in order to burn them to get the car to move. So a combustion is a procedure into which we burn fuels in order to get energy from them. So during combustion, methane reacts with the gas in the air, of course. Oxygen is the gas that helps any fuel to burn. And B, give two products of the complete combustion. As you remember, my friends, we talked about two types of combustion. The first type was called the complete, and the second one is called incomplete. In the complete combustion, my friends, we get CO2, and here we have CO, and in both cases we get H2O as gas. So the products of the complete combustion are water vapor, we can say, gas, and carbon dioxide, because here we have complete combustion. During the incomplete combustion, question C, of methane, carbon monoxide, here, during the incomplete combustion of methane, carbon monoxide forms. Give a reason why carbon monoxide is formed. As you know, my friends, when we have enough oxygen in the air, the complete combustion take place. But when we don't have enough oxygen in the air, we get CO or carbon monoxide as products for this reaction. Generally, my friends, the example here, the explanation is very easy. Imagine burning a piece of wood in the open air. For example, in the yard, we have a lot of oxygen. Or, on the other hand, imagine burning the same piece of wood inside a closed room, and you close the windows, you close the door, so the amount of oxygen is going to be limited, so you get carbon monoxide. So here, give a reason carbon monoxide forms incomplete combustion. As we said before, due to the lack of oxygen in the reaction container, so carbon monoxide is produced. Number 2, state why carbon monoxide is poisonous. This gas, my friends, is poisonous due to two reasons. The first one is this is a colorless gas. Second one, it's odorless. gas. For example, if you have let's say fire in your room, of course you can smell easily carbon dioxide because it is a gas that has a very bad smell. It's suffocating gas, so that you can escape. The problem with carbon monoxide, as we said before, is that this is a colorless and an odorless gas. So you inhale it and you die without even feeling it. That's why, as we said before, a lot of miners in the coal mines died and nobody knew the reason. Then after that, after a while, they discovered the carbon monoxide and they understood that this gas is released in these mines and it is odorless and colorless, so that people die without noticing that they are smelling this gas or inhaling it. The question D, the equation shows the reaction of methane this with bromine. This is methane, which is an alkane, as we said before, my friends. And alkanes, the CnH2n plus 2. And as we all know, my friends, all of the bonds in these alkanes are single. So give the name of the or the type of this chemical reaction. Generally, this chemical reaction is called substitution reaction. Why do we call it substitution? Because in here, as you see, we have C, we have 4 hydrogen. This is before the reaction. When the reaction happens, we have Br with Br. Of course, one of these bromine is going to attack the carbon and it will have a bond with it, and of course one hydrogen will be leaving. So you are going to see that a new bond CBr is formed after the reaction. So we prefer to call this substitution reaction because the bromine substitutes the hydrogen in the alkane. So here, my friends, question number 2 is finished. Let's go to the next video in order to continue question number 3. By the way, I have decided to put each question in one video so that you don't get bored while listening or while watching these videos. You can, for example, do as I did, follow my own steps and watch these videos in the metro or in the bus easily, because each video is going to be answering one question. Now, my friends, let's go to the next video to answer question number 3.